Alright, hey guys, it's Baker Mr. Burt, and I'm going to be doing a review of the Kicker Comp CVR 12s. There they are right there. I do have two of them, in a prefab. I'm going to probably, in the near future, I'm going to build a custom box. I'm thinking about, trading my dad even for this old amp. For the price I'm going to sell it to him, which is $50, I can almost build a box with that, so I might try to trade him even. I'm not really sure about that, but for now, it's just a prefab box. Like I said, they are the CVR Kicker 12s. Now, what I want to start out with is I'm running them off of a Phonics Brutus 1200.1D monoblock amp. Puts out 1200 watts RMS at 1 ohm. It is CEA certified, which means that it's been tested and it does give out what it says. I have these wired at 1 ohm to get the most power. They are 400 RMS a piece. Now, some people might think that that's not that much power. Well, I'm telling you right now, that 400 RMS is going to go a long way. 800 RMS is what both of these take together, put together. I'm feeding them about 1200 and they still crave more power. I'm not kidding about that whatsoever. And I'm just using some 14 gauge wire. I'm going to hook up that with some 8 gauge later. And I got my low voltage meter here, but that's off subject. But, now I'm going to be rating these on a scale of 1 to 10. Appearance, I'm going to say a 10, because they look totally different from any other sub. I really like that about them. So, yeah, not really that appearance matters in a car like they're supposed to be, but in a room, they look pretty cool. I mean, they look cool in the car, too, if they're not in your trunk and you can see them. I mean, they just look cool all around, but next thing I'm going to do is sound quality. I'm going to rate that at about a 4 out of 10. Not the best for sound quality, but I don't care about sound quality, really, when it comes to subs. Now, speakers I do. I mean, I don't want crappy sounding speakers. I mean, that matters in speakers, but in subs, not really. I mean, how clear do you want a big, deep, sloppy boom to be? I mean, you can't really get that to be real clear, but I'm right at about 4, but that doesn't really matter to me. If you're more of a sound quality person, then these may not be the best for you, but now the next subject, loudness. Oh, it's a whole other story. Loudness, I'm going to say a 10. I'm not exaggerating about that either. These are literally a 10 on my list. Because they are so loud. And they're not even hooked up the way they're meant to be. They're hooked up in a house. It's not even what they're nearly meant to be. And they're in a prefab box, which probably doesn't really help their case either. And I'm not kidding. They literally hurt my ears. You can feel them in your chest in a room. I don't know what they do in a car. My room's pretty small, but a car cabin is even smaller. I mean, they shake the water bottle. For example, I had this water bottle today, and I was messing around with them. The water bottle was doing this. My little my grenade that's empty, that little pin on it was shaking. That shakes like this. It's ridiculous. And so I'm going to rate it as a 10 on that. And now the last thing I'm going to rate on is how well they handle lows. And excursion. But let's get to the subject of lows with these. They handle lows at about a 6. They're not the best for lows, but they can yeah, they can handle them. I'm not saying that they can't, and they're decent volume with lows, but I don't know if it's just the subs or the box because prefab ported boxes are usually tuned high, so that's probably my problem. But if I have my own box and tune it around like 30, 28 hertz, somewhere around there, tune it pretty low, I think these things will blast lows, in my opinion. But yeah. So next thing I'm gonna rate on is Excursion. I'm gonna say a 7. Um, they do move pretty good. Uh, they're not the best. I mean, they're $70 a piece. That's ridiculous for what you get with Kicker. I mean, that's just $70 is like that's just it's a decent price for me because I don't have $600 to spend on a single sub. I'm gonna say that with my hand right here that I've seen them get all the way out to here before, like the cone. And like I said, it's not even being hooked up the way it's meant to be. They're not getting the full power it's supposed to be. They're just, I mean, they do work and they do pound, but not as much as they would in a car. But yeah. So that's pretty much my review. Great, 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 great subs. If you're looking for a first system, or if you don't have a lot of money and you want something, Kicker is the way to go. Don't buy Explode. I used to have them. They're loud at first, but then after about a week of using them, they die down a lot. So yeah, I don't want to make this a 10-minute video, but Kicker, you don't have a whole lot of money to spend and you want something that's gonna shake your mirrors, then Kicker will do that. So yeah, I hope my review helped. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. If it helped, just leave me a comment, and I'll do more reviews on the 15s if you want, or the amp, or anything, Xbox, anything. I'll do, yeah. So yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.